Steve said you didn't sleep very well last night. You wanted a do-overs. You just really chewed on that game. Are there things that you're chewing on after a game like that?
I mean, yeah, everything. When you don't win, you play every possession back in your head, play the whole fourth quarter back, figure out ways that you could do a little bit something better or different to help your team get a win. It's a frustrating feeling, obviously, but like we always talk about with us, we're great at turning the page and being resilient and finding a way to bounce back. So looking forward to that opportunity tomorrow. We played pretty solid game, just faltered down the stretch on the offensive end, and credit to them, they played solid, they played tough, they made just enough plays to win. So not all is lost. We're still in this thing, ready to go.
Steph, are you a little surprised that Draymond is named to the second team all defensive?
Yeah, I mean, the guy won Defensive Player of the Year last year, and I don't know advanced analytics, none of that stuff was the eye test. He's still as dominating a force on that end as he was last year, the year before. So a lot of that's mostly he wasn't talking about it much all year as he was last year. Maybe that had a little something to do with it, but I like that. It might give him a little edge, a little chip on the shoulder, because he feeds off of that type of stuff.
Steph, what was it like carrying such a heavy workload last night, and how do you guys go about possibly having to do the same thing tomorrow?
It's the Western Conference Finals. This is what you play for. So no, I'd play 48 if I could. And if coach wants me to play, anybody would probably say that this is the time that you live for. So we'll bounce back and get our rest. We all play the same 48 minutes as a team, both sides of the ball. So it's just a matter of who's more mentally tough, who's able to sustain that effort throughout the whole series, and I like our chances with that.
Steph, you were up by 12 early in the fourth. Did that surprise you? What happened? The rest
You're up 12 early in the fourth?
In the fourth, and outscored 25-10. That just doesn't happen to the Warriors very often.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it did. So you got to bounce back. I mean, we were up 12-0 to start the game. They crept back in it. We had a great third quarter. Thought we had a lot of momentum, and scored 12 points in the fourth quarter. It's not going to win you many games at all. So subtle details that we can fix going forward. And it's easy to wake up today and kind of think, we lost a huge opportunity, whatever, this and that, and think negatively. But I woke up this morning thinking we played that bad in the fourth quarter, lost by 3 points, played a solid defensive game, and like I said, we have a great track record of how we bounce back. So put a smile on my face, getting on the plane, coming down here. So looking forward to the opportunity tomorrow.
Do you guys feel like sometimes that you guys are talented, more talented than most teams, and you think complacency sometimes falls into the equation?
Not right now, no. The NBA is a game of runs anyway, so as much as we come back from crazy deficits and make games out of them, other teams are capable of doing that against us. There's a lot of talent out there on that floor on both sides of the ball, so I don't think that was an issue at all when it comes to how we protected the leads or anything. We just didn't execute well, and when we watch the film, it's pretty evident the things that we need to do differently on the offensive end for 48 minutes to sustain that effort, to get better shots, make them work a little bit more, and use our switching to our advantage. And we can do that.
You knew the series was going to go small ball, but did you think it was going to be as small as it is? And because of that, do you feel a bit hamstrung that, you basically got 5 or so centers sitting over there on the bench that can't be used?
I don't really know what I expected going in. I just knew, who their key guys are, that they like to play a certain way, and so that we have an opportunity to play a lot of different lineups or whatnot. But it is, kind of is what it is. There's a certain flow to the game and certain lineups that kind of have been out there for more minutes than others, and I know the guys on the bench, they're supportive, and they know their moment could be called at any time. The way JB and Loon have stepped up in this series has been huge, and they're going to help us get 2 more wins in the series.
How do you keep this from being an ISO kind of rugby match where the flow just kind of gets destroyed at both ends?
I mean, it's going to come down to that a little bit, who can make, a couple more plays in those type of situations, because there's so much switching and because there are, small ball lineups out there. But over the course of 48, there are things that we can do to push the tempo, promote a little bit more body movement and ball movement. Unlike the fourth quarter last night where things just slowed down, and the way that you get into those ISO type of situations were a little different, and they're a little tougher, and that was the difference in the game. So I just got to have a little bit more thrust for 48.
This is the third time you guys have played the Rockets in the last 4 years. First 2 times, knocked them out in 5 games. This year, though, they've beaten you twice with fourth quarter comebacks, opening night and then last night. Is it a different team? I mean, and how do you guys look at them any differently than you did before because of what they've been able to do mentally?
I mean, again, this is the Western Conference Finals. So there's 2 great teams that are here for a reason. So, yeah, we're not surprised by anything. I don't think they're surprised by anything that we're doing, and it's going to be a dogfight the rest of the way. So, a couple of our guys in the locker room talk about how exciting this is. This is true playoff basketball, and this is what brings the best out of you. So, I like where we're at. Obviously, we would love to have yesterday go differently, but still in good shape.
Great, thank you.